In the tranquil dawn, a sacred space for contemplation and readiness comes to life. Here we stand on the edge of a new day, prepared to color its blank canvas with our actions and experiences. We're about to journey into Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that guides us to find serenity amidst life's turbulence. We'll explore 7 practices from Stoic wisdom to integrate into our morning routine. These aren't just tasks, but stepping stones towards self-mastery and peace. As we journey together, remember that the process of striving, not just the destination, brings understanding of ourselves and our world. Let's begin with anticipation for the growth that lies ahead, as each sunrise brings new potential within us. 1. Embrace the dawn. Early in the morning, when you find it so hard to rouse yourself from your sleep, have these thoughts ready at hand. I am rising to do the work of a human being. Marcus Aurelius. The dawn is a symbol of renewal, a daily reminder that we are given another chance to make a difference, to learn, to grow, and to live. As the sun rises, it brings with it a new day, a blank canvas upon which we can paint our actions, our thoughts, our emotions. Embracing the dawn is not just about waking up early, it's about waking up with a purpose, with intention, with a sense of duty towards oneself and towards the world. It's about recognizing that each day is a gift, an opportunity, a challenge. So, rise with the sun, welcome the day with open arms, and remember that you are here to do the work of a human being. Consider the words of Seneca. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. 2. Practice gratitude. Rejoice in what you have, and you will have no cause for envy. Epictetus. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform our perception of the world. It's about acknowledging the good in our lives, the blessings, the joys, the moments of peace and happiness. It's about focusing on what we have rather than what we lack. When we start our day with a sense of gratitude, we set a positive tone for the rest of the day. We cultivate an attitude of contentment, of appreciation, of joy. We learn to rejoice in what we have, and in doing so, we find that we have no cause for envy. So each morning, take a moment to reflect on the things you are grateful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of the sun on your skin, or as profound as the love of your family. As Marcus Aurelius said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. 3. Meditate on mortality. Let each thing you would do, say, or intend be like that of a dying person. Marcus Aurelius. Meditating on mortality is a practice that dates back to the ancient Stoics. It may seem morbid to some, but in reality it is a powerful tool for gaining perspective. When we contemplate our own mortality, we are reminded of the transient nature of life, of the impermanence of all things. This realization can be liberating. It can free us from the trivial worries and anxieties that often consume our minds and help us focus on what truly matters. It can inspire us to live each day as if it were our last, to cherish each moment, to love deeply, to act kindly, to speak truthfully. So each morning as you face a new day, remember that this day could be your last. Let this thought guide your actions, your words, your intentions. As Seneca once wrote, you live as if you were destined to live forever. No thought of your frailty ever enters your head, of how much time has already gone by you take no heed. You squander time as if you drew from a full and abundant supply, though all the while that day which you bestow on some person or thing is perhaps your last. 4. Exercise self-control. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. Self-control is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It's about understanding that while we cannot control the world around us, we can control how we respond to it. It's about learning to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, and focusing our energy and attention on the former. It's about resisting the allure of immediate gratification in favor of long-term fulfillment. It's about making choices that are in line with our values, our goals, our true selves. So each morning as you set out to face the world, remember to exercise self-control. Remember that freedom is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." 5. Cultivate virtue. Virtue is nothing else than right reason. Seneca. Virtue, according to the Stoics, is the highest good. It is the source of happiness, the key to a fulfilling life. But what is virtue? Seneca defined it as right reason, the ability to think clearly, to act wisely, to live in accordance with nature. Virtue is about being just in our actions, courageous in the face of adversity, temperate in our desires, and wise in our decisions. It's about striving to be the best version of ourselves each and every day. So each morning as you start your day, make it your goal to cultivate virtue. Make it your mission to live a life of right reason. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." 6. Practice mindfulness. Accustom yourself not to be disregarding of what someone else has to say and, as far as possible, enter into the mind of the speaker. Marcus Aurelius. Mindfulness is a practice that involves being fully present in the moment, fully engaged in whatever we are doing. It's about listening attentively, responding thoughtfully, acting intentionally. It's about being aware of our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, and how they affect others. When we practice mindfulness, we foster understanding and empathy. We strengthen our connections with others and with the world around us. So each morning as you go about your day, remember to practice mindfulness. Remember to be present, to listen, to understand. As Seneca said, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. 7. Reflect on the day. Each night when I go to sleep, I die, and the next morning when I wake up, I am reborn. Mahatma Gandhi. Reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth. It allows us to look back on our day, to review our actions, our thoughts, our emotions. It allows us to learn from our experiences, to identify areas for improvement, to celebrate our successes. It allows us to gain insight into ourselves, to understand our motivations, our desires, our fears. So each night before you go to sleep, take some time to reflect on your day. Consider what you did well, what you could have done better, and what you learned. Remember, each night when you go to sleep, you die, and the next morning when you wake up, you are reborn. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature." In conclusion, the path of Stoicism is not an easy one, but it is a rewarding one. It teaches us to live in harmony with nature, to exercise self-control, to cultivate virtue, and to embrace the impermanence of life. As we journey through life, let us strive to embody these principles, for in doing so, we become the architects of our own destiny. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult."